The Cold War, March 12, 1947 to December 26, 1991. It was called the Cold War because there wasn't any actual fighting. It was a war of political tension between the United States of America and the Soviet Union and their allies. There was a lot of tension between these two countries, who both now had the technology for nuclear weapons. After World War II, there was great tension between the US and the USSR. The Soviet Union had installed left-wing governments in the countries that had been liberated from the Red Army. The Soviets were determined to maintain control of Eastern Europe in order to safeguard against any possible renewed threat from Germany. They were also intent on spreading communism worldwide. The idea of a communist society where there are no longer different social groups and all people no longer own property was conceived by Karl Marx. He thought that the world would be a better place without the rich or the poor. People would work based on how they could best contribute and have their needs met by the government. People would no longer be motivated by greed. The American strategy for the Cold War was not to change the countries that were already communist. The strategy was to contain them to the existing countries without allowing expansion to other countries that were already democratic. The Cold War brought about the nuclear arms race. It also started the beginning of space exploration. Fear of nuclear weapons had many people building bomb shelters, and there was a fear of spies stealing military secrets. The Cold War led to the formal dissolution of the USSR in December 1991. This allowed for the declaration of independence of its constituent republics. The USSR became Russia. It also resulted in the collapse of communist governments across much of Africa and Asia.